Here I
Hi,
am.
we did it.
We did it.
Okay, well, I want to welcome Debbie Prosser. Debbie won the last shred, and she's going to share all of her knowledge with us today on how she finally beat the belly fat. She's growing more confident in her skin and has the tools that she needs to lose weight, and the best part is to keep it off. She's feeling great, and she's going to be running a half marathon with a friend. She is a mom. She has a busy career. She works crazy hours. What I see and what I know is Debbie is super determined. She's a motivator, and she totally kicked butt in the shred. So welcome, Debbie.
Thank you.
Tell us something interesting about yourself.
So I have a sport motorcycle, and I love riding on the street and on the racetrack.
Oh my goodness. So Fast and Furious Debbie.
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
Yes.
that's so fun. Must be super thrilling.
It is. It's amazing.
So, once again, who are you and what do you do? Just tell us a little bit more about you.
So I'm Debbie Prosser. I'm 54 years old. I am a registered nurse. I'm a travel nurse, and I travel to all the UPMC hospitals in dialysis.
So, you are super busy. Sometimes things sound unpredictable.
Yes.
Okay. So, in your own words, what does the phrase macro counting mean to you?
Macro counting is a healthy way to learn to eat. Not just tracking calories, you're tracking protein, fats, and carbohydrates. And it's a way that helps you reach your goals.
Yes. So, eating healthy, fitting what you want into your macros to reach your goals of losing weight, to reveal those toned muscles.
Yes.
So, tell us a little bit about your health, fitness, your physique journey. What did it look like prior to counting macros? You can kind of start with your bad habits in your younger years and then lead into your healthy.
Yeah. So I was a chocoholic, carbaholic, emotional eater. I binged things like crazy. Um, my job is very stressful, and I would binge on chocolate. If I was stressed, I would go to chocolate. I'd go to, I ate so many sandwiches, bread, anything to comfort myself with food. I was, going to the vending machine, getting out, I had to grab something quick. Well, chocolate, M&Ms, Hershey bars. I was not eating healthy at all. My weight, it kind of went up and down. I used Weight Watchers, lost some weight, gained it all back. V-shred, you know, I would, I would deprive myself of things to the point that I then craved them so intensely, and then I would binge on it, and then I'd feel bad about it, and then I would stop eating healthy. It just self-sabotage. My weight went up, up, up. I was at my highest weight. In fact, it was kind of the thing that really got to me was I was at my peak pregnancy weight from when I had my daughter. And then the other thing that kind of scared me, or kind of, I don't know, hit me in the face, a realization that I've always been very active, and I was never a spectator. I was always the one in there doing stuff, having fun. And then I was turning into a spectator. And then I was becoming okay with that, which that was crazy that, I knew I needed a change and I needed something that was going to work.
Yes. So the stress eating, the going to the vending machine because it was easy. You loved your chocolate and you loved
Yeah.
your sandwiches. And because you had been taught to kind of deprive yourself, then if you would eat and overeat that stuff, then you would feel guilty and start the cycle all over again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit more about your health and fitness journey now. What does that look like? You were tired of being a spectator.
I was. So now it's amazing. I have so much energy. I have confidence. I am very active. I'm I'm just amazed. I have a full mindset change. Um, so I've been successful and I'm continuing my journey and I know I'm going to reach my goals. It's a whole lifestyle change. And it's amazing how it just clicked, from hearing the positive things, hearing the things that needed to change. And at first, not totally believing them, but, getting them in my brain multiple times, you know, trusting Kelly that, you know, it's about consistency and not perfection. And then then it all clicked and I made it to the other side and I'm not a slave to food anymore.
Yes, you're not a slave to food anymore. And also, you weren't quite sure in the beginning, like, is this going to work? Just
Right.
just like
Right.
everything else that you've tried. But you have had a complete mindset switch. And that's one of the biggest things that I see with my shred clients is losing weight is all mental. So once you have that mindset shift and that switch, then it just becomes right. You're not a slave to food. It is food
Right.
freedom.
Right. Right.
So I love that you shared your fork in the road where you didn't want to be a spectator anymore. You didn't want to try another dieting plan.
Mhm.
What made you decide to try counting macros? Was there a certain person you saw, or tell me more about that?
So I was traveling for my job. I was up at UPMC Hammett and I met Donna Irish. And I knew I wanted to eat better. And at first, I was looking to see what she was eating. And I knew carbs was my weakness. And I saw how she was eating things that looked really good that were not high in carbs. And I saw, you know, she told me about her weight loss journey and I started to learn a little bit about counting macros, but the amazing thing is she had each day I was asking her more questions. And then after I had already decided that I wanted to try this, then I found out she won her shred and she showed me her before and after pictures and I was shocked. I was shocked. And I was like, heck yeah, I want to do this too.
Yes. So you saw her eating food that actually looked good.
Yes.
And then you started to chat with her and she shared. And then you were like, heck yeah, I am on board with this. So from one shred winner to the next.
Yeah.
So everybody listening, listen, you're talking to a shred winner here. So
Exactly.
you need to get on board with this.
Yes.
So you've learned a lot of lessons from macro counting, but what is like the number one thing?
Um, the number one thing I've learned is, there are no good foods, there are no bad foods. You don't need to binge food. You don't need to crave because you can eat it. And, you fit it into your macros. And, if, I would actually fit chocolate into my macros every day and still lose the weight, which was incredible. And the amazing thing is now I can take chocolate or leave it. I can take carbs or I can leave it. Like, it's amazing the mind shift change. I don't
Right.
have cravings. I don't binge on anything. I don't deprive myself of anything.
Right. You don't deprive yourself. There's no reason to eliminate chocolate or the things that you love. And that takes away that mindset that I can't have, because you know that you can have it. So then you don't crave it. You don't overindulge. You don't binge on it, because I give you your macros. You fit into it what you want. Like you said, there's no good foods, no bad foods. You can eat all whole foods and all organic. You can eat all processed, anywhere in between. So whatever your thing is, whether it's wine or chocolate or cheese or chips and salsa or alcohol, I give you your macros, you fit it in. It's just like your macro budget. And that is what releases you of the guilt and shame of enjoying foods that you love. Love that.
Right.
So tell us about your results. How much have you lost? How many inches? And then your non-scale victories.
So, I'm actually down 17 pounds, and my first triumph, I started my highest weight was 205, but I started the shred at 201.5, and we celebrated when I got in the ones, and we celebrated when I got in the 180s, which was huge. I think I forget how many inches I lost. Do you remember?
A lot.
Like,
I mean, it was at least 7 inches just off your waist.
14 it was either 11 and a half or 14 inches.
And half of
I'd
them
have
were
to
off
go to my
your waist, off your belly.
3. Yeah. So no, oh gosh, I feel like I need to look at my
Yeah.
cheat sheet.
Well,
I was hoping you'd have those numbers in front of me.
it was 7
Um,
inches off of your waist, I think,
yeah,
because it was huge. Just by looking at the before and afters, you can definitely tell.
crazy. Yeah, it was crazy. Inches off my hips, my waist, my chest. I'm down a size. My clothes are loose, and yeah, off my stomach. It was huge, huge change.
Yeah. So anybody that may be thinking about macro counting, what's your best tip or trick? What do you do to make you successful?
So one of the easiest things is, I love through the Macro Plus app, just scan the barcode. It already puts the information in for you. The amount of grams is on the nutrition label. Put in how many grams, and bam, it's in there. You can take a photo of the nutrition label. It transcribes it. Honestly, I was very intimidated by actually counting macros in the beginning. And, that first day I was overwhelmed, but, Kelly encouraged us and said, just give it time. It's not going to be so difficult. And once I got the hang of it, it was like, wow, it's not difficult at all. And the weight comes off. Like, it really works.
Yeah.
I like that Kelly, that you customized the macros for me based on what my goals were. It was individualized and the weight came off.
Yes, definitely not a cookie cutter approach. And the
No,
fact that I love that you shared that it was a little bit overwhelming day one, but it quickly got easier.
it did.
And yeah, within a week or two, you're thinking, what the heck was I so worried about? This is
Right.
easy.
Right.
Yes. Good. So anyone that's listening, that's on the fence about joining the shred, perhaps they're hemming and they're hawing and thinking they don't have time, they don't have the money, they're going on vacation, they struggled during COVID and they've gained all this weight, they stopped working out or running, they can't stay on track, they can't stay motivated, right? All of the justifications, all the things. What would you tell them if they're on the fence about joining the shred?
Just do it. Just do it. You won't regret it. Um, my mom, I told my mom, I hope I win the shred. I hope I win. And she said, whether you win or not, you win. Like, everybody who's participated in the shred has won. You win your life back. It's incredible, the community, the support. you know it's an amazing journey, and you got to go for it. Just make that decision and you will not regret it.
Yeah. So we take the line from Nike, right? Just do it.
Just
Your
do it. Yep.
your mother is a wise woman. Everybody wins.
Yes.
There is a $500 reward for the winner, but you are so right. Everybody wins. It is food freedom.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
this shred program, it's an 8-week session to get that flat belly and the toned muscles that you desire by June 13th. So the doors are open. The link will be in the comments. Don't delay, because we start Thursday. In 1 week we start. It runs from April 18th until June 13th, so that you can snap that after photo. Maybe you have a June wedding, or you're going on vacation, or just heading out to the pool or the beach. So the shred includes custom macros with option for weekend macros for those of you that struggle with weekends. People like Candace who want more freedom and flexibility on Friday and Saturday to enjoy White Claw and ice cream. They're 30-minute virtual workouts that you can access anytime from anywhere, or you can just aim to hit your step count. My client Lisa, she never stepped foot in the gym. She worked from home. Two kids that were super busy. She walked and counted her macros, losing over 50 pounds. The consistency calendar is huge in there. This is the biggest struggle I see, is being consistent. So we use a calendar, and they're easy to track items in the My Macros Plus app. The weekly live coaching calls, either you can attend them or watch the replay, so they're recorded. Weekly weigh-ins, check-ins with me, so there's a no-fail policy. I will not let you fail. Simple grocery list that you can print off, take to the store, or order for grocery delivery. Easy family-friendly meals. Nobody wants to make different meals for their family. Sample weekly meal plans that takes the thinking out of what do I make or how do I hit my macros. You have an accountability partner or a buddy that will be assigned to you, or invite one to come into the shred with you. You will not let them down. There's a private group, private coaching via instant messenger. This holds the biggest value, okay? So that's having me in your back pocket for 8 whole weeks. I know you've tried it all. I know you've tried Weight Watchers and keto and Optavia and Whole30, paleo, and it didn't work. And you're tired of wasting your time. You're tired of wasting your money, afraid of failure. With me in your back pocket, it's just not going to happen. We have fun events, we have challenges, we have games, we have swag. And once again, the 500 grand prize winner. The link will be attached. Spots are limited. It always sells out. So get in the very last shred before the late fall shred. So if you're thinking about summer, it needs to happen now. If you can't find the link, comment link below and I will get that to you, or you can go to kellycountsmacros.com. I'm also on Instagram at kellycountsmacros. The counts is with a K. So thank you, Debbie. Love you. You're the best role model for your family, your friends. You're changing the world with me, and I appreciate you so much.
Thank you so much. It was
Ah,
an amazing journey. Wow.
see you in the clubhouse. Love you. Bye.
Okay, bye.